Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're tackling a question that's both frustrating and deeply concerning. Have you ever wondered why is it that so many unqualified and problematic nominees keep getting appointed to critical positions in the US government, often despite clear evidence of dishonesty, incompetence, or even blatant ignorance of the Constitution? You might think that when someone is caught lying or fails to answer basic questions about government or law, they'd be rejected immediately. But that's usually not what happens. Instead, we keep seeing these nominees get confirmed, and this has real consequences for how our government functions. So, in this video, I'm breaking down 7 unsettling reasons why this happens, using current and recent examples mostly tied to the current Trump administration to illustrate each point. Unsettling reason number 1: partisan politics overshadows merit. Let's start with the most obvious: the role of partisan politics. Confirmation hearings have become, frankly, political showdowns. Senators almost always vote along party lines, backing nominees from their own party, no matter what. This means merit or qualifications often take a backseat to loyalty. Take Kristi Noem, governor of South Dakota, for example. She was appointed to federal advisory roles despite ongoing controversies and criticisms around her policies and transparency. Her strong support from Republican senators helped her get confirmed as the head of Homeland Security, showing that party allegiance can overshadow a nominee's actual expertise or suitability. Unsettling reason number 2: Senate majority controls the process. The second reason is the simple fact that the Senate majority controls the confirmation process. When a party holds the majority, they can rush nominees through, sometimes in record time, pushing to fill positions without giving enough time for proper vetting. Linda McMahon, former WWE executive, serves as a good example. She was nominated and confirmed to serve as a United States Secretary of Education under Trump, despite concerns over her corporate background and the relevance of that experience for running the federal agency that oversees public education. Her confirmation was facilitated by strong party support and majority control in the Senate. Unsettling reason number 3: lack of immediate consequences for dishonesty. Number 3 is a major problem. There's often little to no immediate consequence when nominees lie or engage in unethical behavior. Even if they're caught making false statements or misleading Congress, it's very rare that they are removed from office or prevented from serving. Look at Ryan Zinke, former Secretary of the Interior. He faced multiple investigations for ethics violations, including using government resources improperly and misleading lawmakers. Yet, despite these serious allegations, he was never forced out before his term ended. This sends a message that dishonesty won't necessarily block or end a government career. Unsettling reason number 4: public apathy and media distraction. Another factor is public apathy and media distraction. A lot of these confirmation hearings fly under the radar or get overshadowed by other news stories. When the public isn't paying attention, there's less pressure on senators to hold nominees accountable. Stephen Miller is a prime example. As White House advisor deeply involved in immigration policy, he's highly controversial, but the media's attention waxed and waned. That inconsistency meant his influence grew largely unchecked for years, with pretty much zero accountability. Unsettling reason number 5: ideological loyalty over expertise. The fifth reason is a shift towards ideological loyalty rather than genuine expertise. Increasingly, nominees are picked because they are fiercely loyal to a political leader or ideology, regardless of whether they have the background or skills necessary for the role. Take Matt Gaetz, a vocal Trump ally and congressman who resigned from Congress after accusations from the House Ethics Committee of regularly paying for sex, including with a 17-year-old girl. When floated for the roles like Attorney General, questions immediately arose about his legal experience and suitability for such a serious position. Yet his close alignment with Trump's ideology still put him on the short list, showing that loyalty can trump incompetence. Unsettling reason number 6: confirmation hearings as political weapons. Next, confirmation hearings themselves have become political weapons. more about energizing political bases and rewarding loyalists than objectively assessing a nominee's qualifications. The nomination of Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court is a perfect example. Her confirmation was rushed through just weeks before the 2020 presidential election, clearly designed to secure a conservative majority of the court and rally Republican voters. This politicization undermines the idea of an impartial vetting process. And unsettling reason number 7, difficulty in assessing true competence and truthfulness. Finally, it's hard to assess a nominee's true competence and honesty in these hearings. Nominees often give vague, rehearsed answers, dodge tough questions, or rely on talking points. Senators may lack the time or expertise to dig deeper, especially when the process is rushed. Kash Patel, who was appointed FBI director, faced criticism over his partisan activities and lack of traditional law enforcement experience. Despite serious concerns raised during his hearings, he was confirmed, demonstrating how difficult it is to truly vet nominees. So, what we're really looking at is a system where political loyalty, majority control, weak accountability, and systemic challenges make it all too easy for unqualified or problematic nominees to slip into powerful roles. This isn't just frustrating, it has real consequences for the integrity and effectiveness of our government. If you found this video insightful, please hit like, subscribe, share, and share your thoughts below. What do you think is the biggest obstacle to better confirmations? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.